The video that I am shooting today is not the video that I wanted to shoot. There's the garden beds. Hey, can you put this on the coop somewhere?
Farm fresh eggs. Are you sure you want to be advertising that?
It's just cute.
All right.
My friend Carla, which I've known for many years, probably one of my first friends in real life that also shared a dream of having a small farm years ago. We used to talk about this and you know, share books and ideas and stuff like that. This winter, Jeremiah and I kind of put our heads together and decided that we wanted to help and extend some of the resources that we have, specifically manpower and muscle, to go over and kind of help revamp Carla's place. Her and her husband are awesome, and we just wanted to kind of help them with their food growing operation. And so we actually got some sponsors behind us and had all of these big plans to do something really big. But obviously a lot of people have had to change their plans, and this was no exception to that. Carla has some health issues, and basically at this point we couldn't do what we wanted to do. We couldn't have the traffic over there. We have not been able to source some of the stuff that we needed because so many things are closed down, and you know, whenever you're limiting your traffic, we couldn't do it right now. However, obviously they, like many people, are really wanting to grow their food, and so we kind of improvised on what we were going to do now and sort of postponed the big overhaul and some of the bigger things that we had in mind for later. So today and yesterday, Jeremiah and Ben Turn have been working really hard on some stuff in our driveway, doing all of the work here, and basically what they're doing is they're loading it up. They're gonna take things over to Carla's house, set them up where they can kind of stay back. I'm gonna stay here with the kids. Like I said, it's not what we wanted it to be, but we still want to do what we can right now to help them go ahead and get some of their food growing operation started. Gabriel, are you maxing and relaxing there, bud? Mr. Man? These ladies are just enjoying some grass and the cool breeze. Now check out this stack of cattle panels. Is that so silly? We are seriously about to grow so much food. I'm really excited about it. So we got our soil here tucked in underneath this tarp ground material. I don't know what this is called. Ground cover. Oh no, you're not coming out here with me. You're a stinker. No, y'all stay back there. So actually all of these rows are gonna be this long. We made them too wide, so we have to lengthen them so we can make them more narrow. I think I'm gonna run some irrigation underneath the other couple of these. And someone shared a tip with me to use a blowtorch to actually put your holes in it to plant. Pretty excited about this. Doing this project for our friend has been kind of the priority the last couple of days, getting all this stuff done. But we're gonna get it dropped off today and then go back and share some soil. We're gonna take a trailer load of soil over there, and then we'll be back to these projects. All right, I need this. Check out the burn pile, or what was the burn pile. Now it's just a small burning pile. And this is the space where our new high tunnel is gonna go, which is pretty much next on the list. Hey ladies and gents. All right, who volunteers this tribute? Who's going to a new home? Is it you? Maya is finishing up that coop. The beds are ready to go. They're gonna start loading the stuff onto the trailer. And so I'm gonna catch 6 chickens. They're pecking my boots. Put them in this cage to go over to Carla's. I am giving her 6 of my laying hens and one rooster, just to get them set up with that. They just have 4 people in their family, so they don't need just a ton of chickens, but having 6 hens that are already laying, because all of mine are starting to lay again, and that will just kind of head start them into having food production from their house. I'm actually going to put this cage, those are potatoes in that bag. I'm gonna put this in the coop, because once it's full, or I'm gonna put it in the shade over here. So once it's full, I'm not gonna be able to lift it. And this way they're not sitting in the sun waiting for Ben or Maya to come grab them. You wanna go? Are you one of the ones? Are you one of the chosen ones? I'm making the rooster mad, catching his hands. He's hollering at me. But he's not coming close because he doesn't want me to catch him. Is that safe?
Yeah, it's safe. How long are these, Jess?
16 feet.
Watch your hand there, Ben.
Oh, sweet Maya's handiwork.
Mommy, wait!
That's where the nest box is. That's cool, huh?
Pew, pew. Oh, I got 2 cameras, can I hold one?
I got 2 cameras, can you hold one? Daddy's gonna take that one with him. It's not on, you want me to turn it on?
Yeah.
Oh, this greenhouse smells amazing. All these basil starts, I just want to bury my face in these. I considered loading the kids up and just going over with the guys to be able to see Carla's reaction, and just letting the kids stay in the van, but I decided not to. They've been troopers with the fact that they haven't left the house, and been close to 2 weeks now, but they don't really understand what it means to go over to your friend's house and not get out and say hello. That's still hard for young elementary children to really wrap their head around. So we're staying here, but I'm gonna send the camera with Maya to be able to share this with you guys. So I have this like dream, and getting to do little things like this, I really wish that we had the ability to do this all the time and to do this on like a large scale, and to be able to go in and set people up to get started on food production. And I have this desire in my heart someday to have the kind of place where people can come and learn on a large scale, like an education center, where we get to do this, where we get to go in and put these things in. Obviously, the time is not right now, but as with many dreams, I think whenever you hang on to them and believe in them long enough, eventually they work out. And this is one that I'm definitely hanging on to. And I'm telling you about it now so that when it happens, you can be like, I remember when. Hey, little vlogger boy. It turned off. No, you can't go.
Baby.
Okay, can you get some video for me?
As you wish.
My video is done.
You did a great job making video, mister.
Yeah.
Okay, so we just got here. We're gonna make sure that we're practicing our social distancing. But the reason that we decided to go ahead and make this happen now is because we really wanted to be able to get her started on growing stuff. And so, we had planned this before, but we decided to go ahead and go through with it just because we really wanted to help this family out. And so we're going to kind of keep to ourselves, get things unloaded. Today we're going to set up the chicken coop, get our chickens in it, and get the little run set up, unload the beds, and then I'm going to come back Friday with just me and Ben Turn, and we'll bring back the soil and get her beds filled, and then she'll be able to start planting. And at some point, Jessica will probably come back and bring her some tomato starts and some other stuff. So guys, we're going to get back busy working, because honestly I've been working on this all day, and I definitely got some sun today, I'm ready to get this unloaded and get home. Alright, so we got it all set up. We just got to put one more panel up. You know, I better fix that door. But see there, chicks are in there somewhere. Here's our nest box. It's got the Farm Fresh Egg sign. And this is the roosting side. So I put the rodeo stuff on there because it's like if you open this, you better get ready for a rodeo. Oh, there they are. All hanging out. Oh look, the one's already found the nest box. Look at that. How about it?
We'll have a lot to eat on for a little bit.
So we also ran the panels, okay, and then we butted the coop up to the outside of the panels, and then I used bolt cutters and cut a hole and then stapled that to the coop. I set it up like this so that way the coop wasn't inside the run taking up space. So that way the coop's outside the run. You can open the coop, let them out into the run, and it gave the chickens the most amount of run space that we could give them. So I thought it turned out pretty good. We're literally about to just put up one more panel and call it a day.
It's the next morning. It got dark last night, so Maya didn't get to film a sign off. So how was it to be the backyard farm fairy and just go to someone's house and drop off that stuff?
Well, it was actually really nice because I didn't have to wear a dress or put wings on. But I totally did get to, boop, you get a coop, boop, you get garden beds. So it's kind of cool. We both really have a strong desire to like help people get set up in this because we feel like it's that important. Like before all the craziness, like we really wanted to see people do this, like, you know, not just us like doing what we do, but anything that we can to help other people. We were just like, everybody needs to be gardening.
Yeah, I actually was telling them yesterday before you left that this is like a total dream of mine, and like right now I would say that what's happening, there's been like a huge influx to information on how to grow food just the last couple weeks, because I think a lot of people are realizing for the first time how dependent we are on other people to take care of those things. I don't know, like it's very affirming. And also what it feels like to me, and I said this to somebody I was talking on the phone yesterday to a good friend of mine, and I was talking about how it feels like, you know, like you're walking, have you ever walked in a river and like you can feel that, you know, you're walking along with the flow of the water, but it's not really pushing you that much. And then all of a sudden you step into a current and it can literally like pull your legs out from underneath you. Like when I go fishing with my brother, like he is obviously really experienced at fly fishing, which requires wading. And so he actually doesn't let me walk through the river without hanging on to him, because he's like, yeah, these currents, you'll just step into and it'll just take you away. And that's what right now feels like.
Yeah. Right
now feels like, as far as the food movement, having stepped into a current. I mean, obviously this is a really difficult time that we were going through as humanity. I mean, it's just like a worldwide thing.
Yep.
But if the silver lining of this is that people began sourcing their food out of their backyard and then supporting local farmers, that would be a really sweet silver lining.
Yep.
And it really gives me hope that like our desire to be able to really help with that is, it's gonna happen.
This is such a small scale thing that we did. I mean, it was a little A-frame chicken coop and a few garden beds. And honestly, like we really want to, like, if we could, honestly, if we had the time and the resources, like we would boop all of you. Like we would just boop all of you. And you guys would all have greenhouses and garden beds and chickens and chicken coops. Like, and we would sing bippity boppity boop. Straight up.
Yep.
But
these are our goals. These are the things that we think about.
I have a feeling that at some point in my future, I'm probably going to be required to put on a dress and boop somebody.
I think we could probably really steer clear of that. Thank you guys for hanging out with us today. for dreaming with us and sharing your dreams with us. We bless you guys. Until next time.